one last haunting voyage for the road. Ba-bang. And you go there, and you go there, and you go there. Good game. And that, my friends, is how the Reanimator side of this deck works. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel today, and thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. Today, I'm so excited I can't stop smiling because the D&D Adventures in the Forgotten Realm have just released on the arena, and I'm so excited for some fresh new cards. And today we've got a doozy. We've got some dragons and we've got some reanimation, two of my favorite things just colliding. So super excited to bring this one to you and break it down. But before we do, as always, if you're not subscribed, I just ask if you take one moment to do so. It's a free way to help support the channel. And if you hit that notification bell, you'll be notified when we post a video, which is 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But with the new set release, we're going to be releasing videos on a daily for at least a week. So be sure to hit that bell so you don't miss out. All right, like I was saying, we are running some dragons today. With the new D&D set release, we've got some brand new toys, and a lot of them are dragons. So unfortunately, you guys are probably getting a lot of dragons lists popping up on your feed right now on the YouTubes, but it's because, you know, dragons are just really good in this set. We've got some new stuff like the Inferno of the Star Mounts. This guy right here is a 6/6 flyer for 6. It's a legendary dragon, and it comes in flying in haste. Already busted, you gotta love it. And especially if it's getting reanimated, it can come in and attack right away, but also it can pump itself, and it has this really cool tool. If you find a different type of shell for it, I'm sure it would be really good, but you can pump it all the way up to 20 and deal 20 straight to your opponent's face, which is pretty wild. Very, very powerful, you know, dragon. So we got 3 of these bad boys in here. We've also got 2 of the new Ebon Deaths in here. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This card right here is a flex card. It can definitely be taken out. It can definitely have something else in its position to be a little bit better, because it does come in tapped, which is a little bit unfortunate, especially for our Reanimator list, but I did want to try some new cards. So that's why it's in here, but it does pair well with Terror of the Peaks, which we'll get to in a moment. But we have Limerith as well. Limerith is another brand new dragon on the blue side of things. All of these cards are essentially the same type of card, all in their own different colors. They all have their own different like spin on them, but they're same idea. So this is the blue version of those cards, and this one is basically going to draw you some cards. If you attack your opponent with it, you're going to be able to draw a card with it. But the best part about it is it has Ward 4, meaning if your opponent wants to get this thing out the battlefield, they're taking 4 damage. So regardless, they are eating some damage with this dragon on the battlefield. So, and the last new card we're running is Dragon's Fire. Big fan of this removal card, especially if you're running dragons. Obviously, it's a 3 damage 2-drop, which already is like a Scorching Dragonfire without the exile, so already pretty good. But then you can also make this, you know, for any amount of damage depending on what kind of dragons you have in your hand. If you have this in your hand, you can show this card, deal 6 damage. So if you show a dragon, it deals that much damage instead as far as its power goes. If it's on the battlefield, same thing. You can kind of show it on the battlefield and do the same thing. So this is a really good removal spell for only 2 mana, so had to run that as well. And then the rest of the deck consists of some old cards I'm sure you're all really familiar with, so we won't go into too much depth with it, but Expressive Iteration is going to help us find what we need. Haunting Voyage is really the key, is what we're looking for. So Expressive Iteration helps us find us our win con. Prismari Command helps us, you know, cycle some cards and create treasure tokens, which is going to put our dragons into the graveyard, because Haunting Voyage is going to eventually bring it all back. Same with Seize the Spoils, same idea. We want to have a lot of cycling. We want to get treasures as much as we can. Rowan and Will are going to make our voyage a lot cheaper, and it's also going to allow us to draw some cards, deal some spot damage, which is really nice. Extinction Event's going to help us get there, because, you know, sometimes we go up against mono red, things that are a little bit quicker. We're going to need to Extinction Event the board and get those things off the board so we can set up our big plays. And then of course 4 gold spans, because it's the best dragon in the set pretty much. And then we've got 3 Terror of the Peaks, which is our ultimate win con, because if we can get a couple of Terror of the Peaks coming back with these big 5 and 4 6 power toughness creatures, they're going to be dealing damage to the face, and we win the game. So 1 big Haunting Voyage can end the game. That's the idea behind the deck. But this is also a really cool, like, you know, you can kind of control the board and then just keep playing dragons over and over and, you know, damage your opponent to death. So that's the deck in a nutshell. The lands, we can go over those, but I'm not going to. That's going to take too long. But there is a link in the description below. If you want to click that to my Aether Hub, you can find the deck list. You can import to Arena there. But that's it. Let's go and dive into the gameplay footage. I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown, and we'll see you guys back here at the end for some final thoughts. Till then, peace. All right, here we go. Starting off the videos, the new set, man. We're playing some Grixis. Some Grixis nonsense with some dragons. I know everyone's probably playing dragons in the first couple of days because dragons is just the best, honestly. Dragons have some really cool cards, so wouldn't surprise me. Ooh, we go first with terrible mana. Okay, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. Okay, we can keep this. We can keep this. I guess that can go for now. Play this for blue, and then we got ourselves an iteration. We can go digging for some stuff here. All right, they got the monk. The monk can get pretty big, so we might want to shoot it down. We have the extinction event, actually. We're probably not in too much of a hurry to kill that. As this enters the battlefield, reveal a dragon card from your hand. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on it. Okay. Okay. Let's go hand. Back in the deck. Land. That could help. We do need some removal, so let's keep that on top. It is a way to remove some stuff. Extinction event. How's this gonna work? So they got an odd and an even, so nothing great so far. Oh, they're running the Limerith, huh? Okay. Limerith is a great card. It's really hard to deal with. Alright, we need more black than we do red, huh? Let's actually play this. Let's go ahead and run this again. Run it back. Hand. Deck. And play. Seize the spoils. Interesting. Interesting, but I don't think we're going to need it. I don't think we're going to need to go the Haunting Voyage route in this matchup. I think we'll be alright. Alright, so they're going after my hand here. Trying to make things more expensive. Probably going to take one of my extinction events. It is what it is. Oh, they take Terror of the Peaks. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, well. Let's play this for blue. Prismari Command. We create a treasure. We can Prismari Command again. That's pretty interesting. No, that seems like a lot. That seems like I'm jumping through too many hoops here. Let's go. Let's just do it like this. Yeah, that seemed like too much. Too much. Too much. Okay. Got another extinction event. This is coming in for odd. I can... What can I do about that? Well, it's not in yet, so that's good. Alright, beautiful. We draw another land. We get down to Goldspan. Goldspan allows me to... Oh, that's not good. That's legitimately not good. I was gonna play the Dragon's Fire to follow it up to kill the Disciple here. Yikes. Okay. That right there is counter target creature or planeswalker venture into the dungeon. Alright, well. That got me pretty good. Well, we might as well play Terror of the Peaks, huh? Might as well. Don't really want an extinction event on the Disciple here. Wow, okay, they're gonna counter again. That's cool. By cool, I mean very uncool. They scry to the top too. Yikes. Alright, the monk class. The second spell you cast each turn costs 1 less to cast, huh? Alright. So they can cast their dragon. I'm wondering why they haven't cast their dragon yet. It seems like a bit of a mistake to me not to cast it, but... Wonder what they're waiting for. They're making me nervous, I can't lie. Shit, do I cast this? Is this one card a counterspell? Like, that would really suck. I'm gonna try to cast this. Let's go. Let's go, it worked. It worked out. I was really worried about a counterspell there, but I was willing to gamble it on one card. The fact they only have one card left, I'm willing to take that gamble. And it worked out. We got the Haunting Voyage off for the 2. Return up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Okay. They return my Terror, huh? 5. That's a 5-drop too, so Extinction Event would hit both of us. Why are they not playing that card? I'm so confused. Super confused. All right, well, we're gonna play a terror. Oh, they scoop. Whoa, we got the first game in. We got it down. Let's go, baby. We took the W. That was a tough game too. We didn't exactly have the best pulls, but we'll take it. Oh boy, this is refreshing. I can't lie. This is really refreshing that we get the opportunity to play some new cards finally. It's just been, it feels like it's been forever. It really feels like it's been forever that we've had new cards. All right, I'm gonna keep this. Not the craziest of best hands here, but it's good enough. We got the Prismari command early. We got some really good dragons. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Extinction event. That's not bad. Like extinction event, but up against blue, maybe not so great. All right, is it? It's not blue. It's completely. All right, we're probably gonna pop the Prismari command to discard 2, draw 2. Oh, they got the iteration going, huh? All right, and their Just guy. That's definitely gonna be an all runs epiphany or a saw it coming. Hopefully not saw it coming, but. All right, looks like we're gonna be popping this for draw 2, discard 2, and a treasure, which is really what I wanted to use it for. So that's good. Okay, not great. Let's hope there's a land off the top here. Wow, okay. Land? Oh my goodness, are you kidding? I've drawn more Seize the Spoils than I have lands? Okay, not a great start to this game. Slightly triggering. Slightly triggering. We just went through so many cards and holy cow, how does the game do that to me? That's crazy. Thank you, Shuffler. You're at it. You're at your old nonsense again, huh? Fair enough. Fair enough. We got some Seize the Spoils, so. All right, fair enough, I guess. I keep saying fair enough, but it doesn't really seem that fair. All right, let's go ahead and dump off one of these Seize the Spoils, and let's draw some cards. We're gonna really need the, no way, are they gonna counter this? Oh, I was gonna say, that'd be really annoying. Holy cow, this is actually crazy. This is actually crazy. The fact that we're generating treasures though, I mean, it's keeping us in the game, but it's just, I'm more like disappointed. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. No, I'm pretty upset. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so they're gonna create a treasure and draw 2 as well.
Are you streaming it?
No, I'm not streaming today. I'm recording. Sorry, family just came in. All right. They are ahead of us as far as mana goes. I know we got the treasures, but those are one-time deals. So once we crack them, we don't exactly. Shoot, what do I do? 4, 5, 6. I can play my Inferno next turn, which is why I'm probably not gonna cast my command here. I'd rather just play the Inferno. Nice. We finally top deck a land too, which is great. It saves us at least 1 treasure. Nice. Are we really gonna pull this out somehow? That would be wild. We got Will too, which we can cast next turn with this treasure and hopefully draw some lands. But oh, that's tough. Okay. Wonder what spell that's gonna hit. So 6, and that's a 7 drop. Okay, perfect. I can extinction event that, so that's good. Just doing a little math check here on myself, just making sure, because sometimes I miscount and then I extinction event my own stuff. That would be really bad. So we can actually extinction event this, which is great. All right, so they get a Prismari command, which does them no good against my Inferno. All right, so they draw 2, discard 2. They're creating a treasure. All right, my turn. They got 1 treasure to spend, but I doubt it's going to be anything. They might. Looks like they got something instant speed. All right, my turn. Here we go. Ooh, iteration. Does that change things? Does that change things? I play iteration, I get a land, I can still cast Extinction Event. Seems good. That way I keep pace with my mana here. Ooh, that can come to the hand. Back in the deck. We'll take you. Drop this for red. Extinction Event for 5, 6, 7 odd. Alright, you're gone. And we just keep outpacing you with my big Inferno that you can't do anything about, it looks like, because you're running a lot of burn, right? So our opponent's running a lot of burn, right? Burn and probably bounce effects. Bounce effects would really suck, but we can replay it again, and it has haste, so it's not the end of the world, but it would not be fun because we don't have enough mana currently to recast it. But I think we're okay. I mean, if we're looking at the matchup here, I think we're okay. If they cast an all-runs Epiphany here, that's just annoying. It's not really game-breaking for us, so they don't have any real big threats on the board right now, so there's the scoop. I figured as much. I thought we had them, but man, we were off to such a rough start there. It really had me nervous. All right, hopefully we can reanimate some stuff this game. That would be sick. We have some reanimator cards in the deck as like a secondary style of win con, so I'm really hoping that we can actually showcase it a little bit and hit like a Haunting Voyage. I guess we did hit a Haunting Voyage the first game, didn't we? Yeah, I guess we did. We go first and we're up against rogues. Yeah, let's go. Haunting Voyage. Let's hope they don't mill that, because I really need that, because if that resolves on them, it could be pretty gnarly. Sultai. Alright, you've piqued my interest. Is that in fact rogues, or are we looking at something cooler than rogues? Huh. Okay. Let's see. What do we do here? Prismari Command. We'll probably hold up Prismari Command to shoot something down if it comes out here. Oh, sorry. I fell asleep and I had a nightmare that we were still playing rogues, even with the new D&D set out. Oh man, crazy. Hey, they threw in our Ebon Death, which can come back. Wow, really? No mana. What is going on today? What is going on with the mana today? All right, Terror of the Peaks can go. We get another treasure, so we're keeping pace again. Where are my lands? Game. Where are my lands? Okay, don't freak out. Don't freak out. We're okay. We're okay. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. They didn't even mill a land off the top either. Holy cow, they didn't even mill a land? We're this deep into my deck with no lands? What is happening right now? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Alright, I'm being trolled. Alright, it's official, I'm being trolled. Okay, we'll take you in the hand, I guess. You can go back to the deck and we will play you now. Alright, and what else? What else? Extinction Event's looking pretty juicy. I know it eats up our treasure. I'm doing it. It eats up our treasure just to get countered. I know it's gonna get countered. I'm doing this knowing it's gonna get countered, but it's fine. And it better the Extinction Event than the Haunting Voyage down the road. The only downside is the fact that we did that is our opponent here is probably gonna get us dead before we can even get to the Haunting Voyage. And now Haunting Voyage is way farther out now than before, as far as when we can cast it. All right. How do we handle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? This creates a treasure and gets these in the graveyard. That's all we can do. That's all we can do for now, my friends. Let's so here's what we're looking for right now is we're looking for our opponent to tap out. We need them to tap out. How do we this is gonna be tricky, man. It's all or nothing on this game plan. This Haunting Voyage game plan, it's all or nothing. We gotta either get this off or we lose the game. If we get this off, we win the game. And these Soaring Thought Thieves are gonna kill us before we can cast this and win the game. So it's all or nothing on this turn. Our opponent has to tap out this turn. Everything. Tap them out. I could try to blow that up. Shoot. I need to figure out a way to make them counter me, right? Like right now. How do I spin this Prismari command in a way where they're going to want to counter it? I just don't think it's possible. God, I hope they get greedy. It's the only thing we can hope for is that they get greedy and they buy the Luris, maybe? I mean, I don't know what to do. I know they're just gonna draw a card off of this. I'm trying to anything I can to draw a counter spell out of them. We'll see. Even if they counter this though, then I don't get the treasure, and it's the same thing. I won't get the Haunting Voyage off. It's actually not terrible. It's not a terrible card to see because we can actually maneuver here a little bit. I don't know what to do. We're gonna get countered. I mean, it's straight up we're gonna get countered. They've only shown us Drown in the Loch so far, so them having another one is highly possible. I'm going for it. You have to. We have to. It's all or nothing. This is it. This is it. Good old Rogues still doing the thing. Still doing the thing. Going strong. Well, that's unfortunate. Who knew we were going to run into Rogues today? Oh, wait, I did. Yeah, that's honestly the Rogues is a matchup we could probably honestly beat. If we could just somehow stay alive long enough to get that Voyage off, like they really do kind of, their deck kind of feeds into that, you know what I'm saying? So it's not unlikely that we can get a win over Rogues. They got the new pet. Why is it sleeping? Does that mean they're not connected yet? This is a very good hand though. We've got all the mana color we need. Let's hope it doesn't take, 37 cards to draw another land. Oh, there we go. One on the top. I'm keeping it because you never know when we're going to see another one of those. Love Strike Beast. Okay, Extinction Event looking good. Extinction Event looking really good. Got the Haunting Voyage ready to go. Now the Seize the Spoils can drop the Ebon Death. Gosh, these names are so hard on these cards. Okay, so they're running Golgari colors, huh? They're not okay. You are doing some weird stuff. I like it. I like weird stuff. All right, let's get this into the graveyard because it can always come back later. A lot of dragons. Not necessarily a bad thing. Get Goldspan out a turn early. Just start pumping treasures. That'd be great. That would be great. They have to resort to a Fabled Passage on turn 3, which means it comes in taps. We like that. We like that. What's the Lovestruck Beast doing in a Golgari deck here, though? That's what I'm really curious about. What exactly is it our opponent's trying to run here? Because it's like we're running Sacrifice. Like, what in the world are we looking at? All right, I think I'm gonna shoot this down before I can get any sort of effects off. And I'm gonna do the draw and discard because it fuels our Voyage. I'm gonna get both the Terrors in here because the Terrors are really, the Terror of the Peak's really what like shines if we can get the Haunting Voyage off. This could be bonkers. Like it could be a one-shot kill easily. Easily. All right. Ooh, that's a really cool dragon. I like that one. Let's get the Goldspan down and let's just pump out the treasure. And we got the Haunting Voyage next turn, which brings back 2 Terrors and an Ebon Death. Not something I would want to be facing down if I was my opponent. But I do have to be kind of reluctant about it, because if they have things like Extinction Event, I could really regret it, but we'll see. Yeah, maybe we just wait a turn. Or do we go now? Do we wait a turn or do we go now? Do we wait? Do we go now? I'm going to wait a turn. I'm really going to milk this thing. I'm really going to milk this thing. See what they do about this. You never know. They might steal that from me or something. They might be Jund. You never know. There's even ways now in Soul Tie to start like really going off of stealing stuff. There's the new creature. I think it's a mine something. It steals your creature. It's pretty bonkers. It's like a Agent of Treachery style card. It's pretty sweet. All right, that's definitely GG's. No longer playing with our food. Let's just go ahead and finish off our opponent here with this last big kaboom. One last haunting voyage for the road. Ba-bang. And you go there, and you go there, and you go there. Good game. And that, my friends, is how the Reanimator side of this deck works. GG. All right, well, we did actually just play another game, but unfortunately our opponent decided to rope us on deciding whether or not to mulligan, and we didn't actually get to play. We just won. So we did rank up. We just ranked up, which is nice. This is not a bad hand. We don't have any black mana, but I'm sure we'll get there with the commands. I'm sure we'll get there. All right, let's keep this. Let's do it. Opponent goes first. Man, we had a really good hand too last game. I really would have been able to showcase the deck pretty well. All right, mono white. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's not bad. It'll help us at least find the mana we need. Prismari Command's great too, because we can blow some stuff up and we can cycle out some of these dragons if we find them. Ooh, Bertha Mellitus. Didn't expect that. Did not expect that at all. Say go. The question becomes, what do we do this next turn? It's all gonna. Ooh, it's okay. So it's angels. We're really focusing heavy on the angel aspect, huh? All right. Well, I'm definitely gonna blow this up then. Definitely gonna blow this up, and then we're gonna draw some cards. I'm blowing it up now. That way it can't gain any more life or any shenanigans down the road. All right, let's go ahead and drop you and you. Actually, what am I saying? You can go and you can go. Yeah? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Terror of the Peaks is now in the graveyard, which helps a lot for the end game. All right, we got some really good mana, which is unusual, so we'll be happy about that. We'll go blue here and Prismari Command again, or you know what I should have done there is I should have iteration before I did that. All right, let's go ahead and put this in our. All right, no matter what we do here, we're losing a card. It gets exiled too, so we need this in our hand. This is gonna go back in the deck. That can be exiled forever. We really did that incorrectly. We really should have played the iteration first. That way we could have got the land played, but looks like we didn't even draw land anyway, so it wouldn't have worked out. No matter which way you sliced it, but the sequencing was definitely not right there. That's a 3-drop. That's a 2-drop. Extinction Event, not great. We do get to kill the Youthful Valkyrie here if we feel like it, which I do kind of feel like it. Yeah, let's do it. Kill you. We'll show you. And come on, help me out here. Red, blue, red. Okay, so we'll go red. And we will Prismari Command before this thing gets any crazier and discard some cards. Perfect. All right. Beautiful. And we don't have... This is a risky drop here because we don't have the Haunting Voyage yet, but we do plan on making that our play, obviously, because we've discarded 3 dragons at this point. Ooh, that's a card I didn't want to see. All right, that's in our perfect. Hand, deck, land. That couldn't have gone any more perfect for us there. I was really hoping we'd hit an extinction event. 6, perfect. Evens. Evens, baby. Even Stevens, you're out of here. Iteration is such a good addition to this deck, man. We were running this in Mardu earlier and it was not working, and it's because we weren't able to find the cards when we needed them. But man, has this helped us a lot. All right, let's play. Oh, I guess let's play this. I meant to do that the other way around, but that's fine. No harm, no foul. Still got Prismari Command 2. Let's use it. Let's use it now. Actually, let's not use it now. We don't really necessarily need the treasure. We still have plenty of mana to cast the Voyage as it is, so we might want to shoot something down here. Might want to shoot something down here. Rally the ranks, okay? This says whenever you gain 4 life, they get an angel. Alright, things are going to get a little wild here. This angels are going to be popping like crazy. But we got some really good stuff coming back here. Alright, so be it. Let's do it. Double down. Ooh, grave. Grave. Treasure. Got another dragon off the top. You love to see it. You love to see it. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Let's go. Okay, so you're gonna die. You're gonna die. I didn't know how that was gonna end up. I probably should have done some damage to their face, but that works out just fine. And we got ourselves some instant speed removal. Oh, you know what? Screw that. We're playing another dragon. We're playing another dragon, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. This is how it was meant to be. This is how we were meant to play this deck. Fell at our retreat, huh? All right, all right, all right. All right, so we play you. We blast you. Play you. Yes. Blast you. Show my dragon. There it is. In case you didn't see it. We draw some cards. We create some treasures. We pump, pump, pump. Pump, pump, pump. Auto pay. Auto pay. Auto pay. Auto pay. Auto pay. Boom, 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 boom. Let's freaking go, dude. That's how it's supposed to play out. Woo! You'd love to see it. And this deck isn't even fully optimized either. I feel like it could be a lot better, but GG's, man. All right, let's see if we can't just grab one more quick win here before the end of the video. Things have been going pretty good. Being able to hit the Haunting Voyage is really nice. Really pumped about this list. All right, so we got the iteration. We can keep this for sure. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. It's getting late here for me, so I gotta wrap this up. So hopefully we get this W real quick, and that'll be that. I guess if we lose too, I gotta wrap it up. So hopefully we get the W. All right, we get to foretell the Haunting Voyage early, which is always good. Right into the iteration. That's about the best 2 to 3 combo you can get there. For sure. Alright. Opponent's on Golgari. Is this going to be poison or like death touch? Guess we'll find out soon enough. Alright, so this can go into the hand. This can go back in the deck. We'll play this. Alright, that's a good land to find. The Temple of Malice is not bad at all. I really want the Prismari Command, but I'd really like to see another dragon, so this Prismari Command can get them into the graveyard. I think that's a little more important, honestly. Just a little more important. So far, so good. I think this is going to end out pretty well for us here. Our opponent hasn't even played anything yet. So they're Jund. That's a red land, too. Okay. So they're Jund. Creating food too. Interesting. Fiend Artisan. Alright, so you got me completely confused. I guess that's fine, though. Draw 2, kill you, because that can get wild out of hand. So let's go and get rid of that. Nice. We find another dragon, which is what it's all about. Get down another temple. Don't need any more land, that's for sure. We're good on lands. Plenty of red, plenty of black, so this can come down for blue next. Or I could play Iteration and find some more spells or more dragons. Another Fiend Artisan. Yeah, I'll probably play the iteration here, and then I'll play the Dragon's Fire to kill the Artisan. Shoot, we drew another land. Can't get away from lands at the moment. All right, this can go to hand. Back in the deck, because ours is not going to get countered. And then we could play that if we feel like it. Do we feel like it, though? I don't really feel like it. All right, let's go ahead and show a dragon just in case. We'll blow this up. Blow it up. See you later. All right, so what do we got? We got the Gold Span and the Inferno, both hasty flyers, both pretty deadly. We've also got the Limerith about to be on the battlefield next turn, which is great. All right, so they're gonna sack that for a couple of pests. I mean, that's okay, but no skin off my back. I guess that's pretty easy to deal with. All right, they finally get a red source down. What is it that they're trying to do, though? I don't really know. I don't really know what they're trying to do yet. All right, I guess we throw the Limerith away. We might as well. We just drew a Seize the Spoils, so we get the Limerith back next turn, so it's all good. Limerith comes back the following turn. Ooh, Terror of the Peaks. Part of me wants to play that now. We'll play the Rowan. We'll see if we can't take some of the heat off of our life total. I mean, and we get the Haunting Voyage for a little bit cheaper, which is always nice. Pretty sure Rowan's gonna survive. I don't foresee them having some sort of instant, some sort of haste creature, but you never know. Really wish I could have got Terror of the Peaks down this turn. That way the Haunting Voyage could just KO them, one-shot them, but can't be too stingy. We got a lot of really good dragons coming back next turn, so can't be too upset. All right, opponent better do something big here on this turn, otherwise they're done for. Gosh, if Terra was just in the graveyard, we would just win right here, right now. But now I got to worry about things like Extinction Event and whatever. We are getting 10 damage through, though, so that's a lot.
Now it's my turn.
10 damage through, plus we got ward on the other dragon, so let's do this. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Let's get in there, get another treasure token. Do we pump? Do we pump, or do we have a play we want to do here? I probably want to play Will. I'm going to play Will here. Will's going to draw some cards, which is really nice. They're probably going to block with the Goose, which is also why we probably shouldn't pump. All right, there we go. Goose blocks. We get 4 damage in. They get another food. I don't know what they're trying to do, though. Really, I have no idea. They're going to gain life, though, so that's kind of annoying. But I guess if they eat their food, it works for us. Less things for them to get crafty with and sacrifice later. All right, and now we trigger Will's draw 2 first before we do Rowan's +1. That way we deal more damage. Boom. Got another Haunting Voyage. So if they somehow deal with our board state, I guess if they dealt with it, it would be through Extinction Event or something like that. So they would be gone forever, but all right, we got them. Let's go. Nice little win there. Solid run of games, man. Super stoked on this deck. Let's go. That's gonna do it for today's gameplay, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way through. I'm glad you guys made it to the end because we do have some things I wanted to talk about really quickly. So the deck is definitely not optimized. What I mean by that is there's some cards in here that I definitely would change out already, and maybe try to squeeze some other stuff into it. Rowan and Will don't exactly, synergize great with the deck. I still think they're really good. I think that they have a place here. They're not like hindering the deck at all, but a lot of times they're also dead cards in our hand where we're not really wanting to play them. So these guys can get switched out for something. And then also the Ebon Death. I think there's some other dragons in the the game where you can replace this with. I did want to throw it in here because it is a newer card and we're already running black, so I wanted to try to mix it up with some new spice. But the deck worked out pretty well altogether, even with the build we currently have. But I do think it could use some optimization, so be sure before you craft this to think of some ideas of your own, and let me know in the comments below if you have some ideas on how to make this thing better. As always, I'd love to hear your comments, and then I can go ahead and comment back to you guys and let you know which ones I think are great. And if you made it this far in the video, this is the time for me to just tell you guys a huge shout out to you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel in the way you do, because getting to the end of the video is really big for YouTube and pushes out to the, you know, the algorithm likes that and it pushes us out to more people. So thank you so much. And a huge thank you and special thank you to all of my Marty Mob members. Thank you guys so much for supporting this channel financially. It really does mean the world to me. You guys know this. I go through this every time. Your name's going to be on the screen here in a moment, but thank you so much. It really does mean the world to me. So thank you. You have my undying gratitude, and really appreciate it, guys. That's going to do it for today's video, though. Catch you guys here tomorrow, hopefully with a new brew. And until next time, guys. Peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.